Welcome to Investing Flicks, the ultimate destination for financial education and wealth building. Whether you're starting your personal finance journey or leveling up your investments, we've got you covered with expert insights, strategies, and tips to achieve financial freedom. Subscribe now and take control of your future. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. MicroStrategy was founded in 1989 as an enterprise software company. It developed business intelligence tools that help companies analyze data and make decisions. Though it still sells software, that's no longer what it's best known for. In 2020, founder and chairman Michael Saylor decided to invest the company's excess cash into Bitcoin, initially as a hedge against inflation. Over time, MicroStrategy committed further to this strategy. The company raised tens of billions of dollars through issuing debt, equity, and convertible bonds, using the proceeds to buy more Bitcoin. As Bitcoin's price rose in the years that followed, this strategy paid off significantly. By November 2024, the company's market value exceeded $100 billion. Michael Saylor became a revered figure in the Bitcoin community. Today, most of the company's valuation is tied to its Bitcoin holdings rather than its software business. In February 2025, MicroStrategy changed its name to Strategy B, with a stylized B referencing Bitcoin. Despite this, we'll continue calling it MicroStrategy for simplicity. While its Bitcoin-heavy strategy has worked well so far, it carries major risks. As Bitcoin's price fell in recent months, MicroStrategy's stock lost around one-third of its peak value. The company has raised billions over the past 5 years, resulting in a very complex capital structure. Recently, they launched a new type of preferred stock and plan to use the proceeds to buy even more Bitcoin. With close to $100 billion involved, Michael Saylor is making one of the boldest bets in investing history. In this video, we'll break down MicroStrategy's complicated capital structure and show how this gamble could either go very well or end in disaster. Despite being a software company, MicroStrategy's website has become glitchy and poorly maintained since the rebranding. During research, menus randomly displayed in French and outdated press releases appeared, with no mention of recent ones. It's as if Michael Saylor has focused so heavily on Bitcoin that the software business has taken a back seat. As of the end of 2024, the company owned 446,400 Bitcoins, had 246 million outstanding shares, $38 million in cash, and 6 different sets of convertible notes. These bonds have low or zero interest because they are convertible into shares at specific strike prices. For example, the 2027 convertible bonds can be turned into shares at $143 each. With the stock price at $282, these bonds are well in the money. In total, MicroStrategy had $7.3 billion worth of convertible bonds outstanding. Between December 31, 2024 and March 17, 2025, the company made 4 major changes to its capital structure. First, the 2027 bonds were converted into shares, reducing debt by $1.05 billion and increasing the share count by 7.33 million. Second, they raised $2 billion with new convertible bonds maturing in 2030, with a conversion price of $433. Third, they issued 7 million new shares to raise $2.6 billion, bringing the share count to 260 million. Fourth, they raised $574 million by issuing 7.42 million shares of preferred stock called Stark. Though they raised $574 million, the value of these shares is $742 million because they were sold at a discount. All in all, they raised $5.2 billion in the first few months of 2025 and used that money to buy 53,000 Bitcoins, bringing their total to nearly 500,000 Bitcoins. Preferred stock STRK began trading on January 31, 2025, initially priced at $80. It pays an 8% annual dividend based on a $100 principal value, even though it was sold at a 20% discount. As a result, holders receive $8 per year per share. Since STRK trades at $85, the effective yield is about 9%. Preferred stock ranks above common shares but below bonds. If MicroStrategy ran into financial trouble, it would have to prioritize bondholders first. However, the risk of missing Sarki dividends is low because the company can pay them using newly issued common shares instead of cash. This allows them to essentially print more stock to meet obligations. Sarki shareholders can convert their shares into common stock, but only at a strike price of $1,000, far above the current price, making it unlikely. On March 18th, the company introduced yet another preferred stock class, STRF, with a perpetual 10% cash dividend and no option to convert into common shares. STRF must be paid in cash, which could pose a problem. The company's software business is still operational, but in 2024 it generated only $53 million in operating cash flow. Most of its funding comes from raising new capital, either by issuing common stock, bonds, or new preferred shares. This means they may rely on money from new investors to pay existing obligations. While everything is done transparently, the setup resembles a financial house of cards. If Bitcoin continues rising, MicroStrategy's share price may rise too, making capital easy to raise. But if Bitcoin crashes, the entire structure could quickly collapse. MicroStrategy represents one of the most extreme examples of financialization ever seen. Traditional companies sell products or services. MicroStrategy sells financial exposure. It raises money not to build or innovate, but to buy more Bitcoin. The CEO, instead of promoting a product, promotes the company's financial strategy. Their investor page compares stock performance against major indices. MicroStrategy doesn't sell tech. It sells access to Bitcoin through complex financial instruments, making it one of the most unusual public companies in existence. Thanks for watching Investing Flicks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment below. For more expert insights on personal finance, investing, and wealth building, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out.